package has arrived. There's guys, got my first Jackson guitar. Excited for another unboxing. Let's get it. All right, so there you have it, guys. We've got the all-new Jackson MDK HT6 signature baritone from Jackson Guitars. Hopefully I said that right. As you can tell, I am a fan of green. Obviously, we're dealing with some pretty cold weather, so yeah, even though I'm back in the house, I'm still always cold, so yeah, I'm still wearing my vest. Don't judge me. But yeah, really awesome guitar. This is something that I've been looking forward to for quite some time. You guys have seen, I've talked about this on past videos. I've always felt like there's been a lack of available options as far as kind of your upper professional kind of range of like import 6-string baritone models. And I really think that this new Roman signature is pretty much exactly what I would want as far as like a modern aggressive 6-string baritone. So going over the specs, we've got an ash body, we've got a bolt-on neck, we've got a 3-piece neck, maple wenge lamination, we've got an ebony fretboard, 24 stainless jumbo frets. I do like this one has the truss rod adjustment wheel right at the heel joint, so super easy if you did need to make a neck adjustment. You're not gonna have to worry about taking off like a truss rod cover or anything like that. Onto the back, we've got Jackson branded locking tuners, looks pretty good. Always a fan of having locking tuners. You take a look at that neck. It's got that wenge maple, looks pretty cool. These are Jackson branded pickups, optimized for that progressive, that low end, like modern high gain sound as you expect coming from Jinjer. Super simple here. We've got a 3-way toggle, 1 volume. Really simplistic as I myself typically spec out my guitars. I've always been a fan of just having less buttons, less controls. I've really never spent any time fiddling with the tone knob, so hey, one less thing to deal with. Bolt-on neck looking really, really good. Again, got that emerald green. Just a really nice looking guitar overall, guys. Let me know, of course, what you guys think. Neck shape, as far as the shape, I'm gonna say feels very, very thin. Definitely like a nice, comfortable, like sort of flat, like shredder's neck, as you'd expect, you know, from a modern guitar such as this. Now, I would imagine most of you guys would probably agree if there was an appropriate time and place for a thinner neck on a guitar, it would make sense to have it on a baritone. The reason being is obviously you have a much longer scale length at 27 inches versus say a 25.5 like on a Strat. So your frets are going to be a little bit further apart. You're also going to have much heavier gauge strings. So a little bit more strength, you know, required as far as, you know, like your fretting and everything. So in my opinion, you're going to have better ergonomics just having a thinner neck, just a little bit easier to kind of get your hand around there and obviously play all of your, you know, low end riffs and whatnot. So yeah, perfect neck shape. I think these guys got it dialed in perfect. One thing that does stand out to me, the 3-piece maple wenge looks really, really good. This wenge piece here on this guitar, it does have some pretty cool figuring. The only thing I will say, and again, if you know me, you know how I feel about wenge. I'm always like a little bit hit and miss. I love the way it looks. I love the pattern. I love the black and brown streaks. This particular one, this does have a little bit of noticeable texture. So if you've never played a wenge neck, this is just something to keep in mind. Mostly smooth, just being this is a predominantly maple neck, but just bear in mind if you've never played a wenge neck before, you are going to notice a little bit of texture, even despite the fact that I would say this still does feel like it is kind of more of a satin finish. So something to keep in mind. Go ahead and tune this thing up here. These are definitely some pretty heavy gauge strings. I believe they're either 13 through 62 or 14 through 68, I believe. All right, somewhat in tune there. Probably could use a little setup. Action's not too bad. It could definitely be a little lower, but bear in mind with the baritone, I mean, you got to have some space. You don't want to be like totally slammed to the ground and like having a ton of buzz. So I would say string tension feels really good with the 27-inch scale. This one pretty much came already out of the box, like drop A tuning, as you expect, knowing Jinjer. All right, so just kind of my first take as far as just overall quality, fit and finish. I would say everything is looking really, really good. I don't see like any exposed like fret ends or sharp fret tangs. I mean, everything is super, super smooth to the touch. I'm not feeling anything sharp, which is awesome. I've spoken in many videos in the past. I've always had a pretty good level of confidence with anything coming out of these factories in Korea. I really feel like these guys have sort of reached, I guess, like the industry standard, you know, as far as anything that's, you know, not coming from like a USA custom shop or maybe like a European boutique, anything of that sort. These guys have really got everything nicely dialed in, you know, for something that's more mass produced, making, you know, thousands and thousands of different models, so many different brands coming out of Korea. Really feel confident that these guys have just figured things out and they've really proven they've mastered their craft as far as making guitars. Typically, if there's going to be an area where there is a downfall or shortcoming of any sort with regard to quality control, usually it's going to be on the neck or it's going to be in the fretting. Yeah, so overall really good, high quality fit and finish from Jackson Guitars. Amazing craftsmanship from the good people in Korea. This one does have, I believe, a Goto bridge, which is pretty cool. I like the fact that this one also has the strap button like on the back. Really nice, sleek design. I've always felt like that kind of gives it a little bit more of a cleaner look. Like you don't really see it from the front of the guitar, as most guitars are usually going to be right on the top of the horn. So yeah, I do like having that strap button on the back. Just again, a little bit nicer, cleaner look. And something else I just noticed as I was looking through the box, this one does actually include Jackson branded strap locks. So another really nice feature. I can't say I've really seen many brands, especially like at this price range, that provide strap locks right out of the box. So yeah, another awesome feature. I always like to find a nice, pleasant surprise when unboxing a guitar. Now, as far as balance, I know obviously you have a bit of a larger kind of pointier headstock design. This one is a lightweight ash body, and of course it's a baritone. So sometimes that's where you can run into some problems with neck dive, but just to do a quick little test, just resting on the leg here. Yeah, I'm gonna say this balances quite well. Again, dealing with a 27-inch baritone, lightweight ash body. And yeah, feels really, really nice. I'm not getting any neck dive, so yeah, awesome. I'm gonna be sure to spend a little bit more time as far as a playthrough. Be sure to give you guys some tones, do a little bit more riffage on this amazing baritone. Be sure to stay tuned for more updates, more content. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Appreciate you guys joining me for this quick little adventurous unboxing. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Have an awesome day.